I'm Samyukta, correspondent for the 5th Estate. Here I have with me Rohan Yadav, who is contesting for the post of International and Alumni Relations Secretary. Your first question. How do you plan on making the IIR sphere more accessible and well known among the GSP? How do you plan on increasing participation and attendance in the events, given that currently many events such as the leadership lecture series have low turnouts?
In terms of improving the accessibility and in general the awareness of the IIR sphere, it has been an integral part of my campaign that I tell the students, the freshers and even the second year students especially about the sphere and educating them about what avenues IIR provides for them. As for some events which are specific like LLS and how do we plan to increase the turnout there, I have proposed to change the format of the LLS to make it more interactive and make it more like a shorter conversation based. And third is I have proposed an event called Nexus in my manifesto, which specifically targets to educate and tell people about the different avenues that are available to connect to the alumni.
Recently, there have been concerns raised about the nomination process followed by IITM authorities for students applying to international research programs. As a representative of the student community in the IIR sphere, how do you plan on increasing the transparency of such processes?
Okay, so I'll just briefly explain what the process of the nomination is as well. So what happens is there is a committee of 3 professors along with a person from the Office of Global Engagement who do the nomination process, and they are usually supposed to read through the SOPs and the resume and then send the nomination to the companies. I understand that yes, there have been some problems recently along these lines, and to address that we'll be providing the contacts of the professors and the committee who's doing the nomination for each and every internships from the coming process internship.
Your third question. The number of full-time international students on campus is rising. How do you plan on ensuring their overall participation and integration into student life here with respect to aspects like positions of responsibility and beyond just a few mixers and cultural programs?
So addressing this issue, I have one point specifically in my manifesto which is called Vanakam Zanzibar. It addresses specifically the African students who are coming on campus, and the idea for that is to provide them a platform where their culture can essentially grow, and they can be a part of whatever activities we are doing, starting off with having events in collaboration with Sangam like food mix-up and basically allowing them to interact with the students and faculty in Sangam events. That is how I plan to initiate it and then later on expand it to different BPOs, etc.
Your manifesto point, reintroducing PodDA, aims to reflect the latest trends in Insta and venture into untapped channels. Can you describe with examples the kind of content you want this initiative to cover? Further, are you planning to introduce a new team for this initiative?
So the plan with PodDA is to make channels like there are a lot of aspirants on channels like Quora X who ask very specific questions about IIT Madras, which are generally answered by some of the students, but again they are not the official authorities to answer it, and we have the channels for doing this. Like Chennai 36 is constantly creating articles about the campus which are not generally known to the students who want to come to campus. So PodDA will be ensuring that this channel is catered, which is specifically communities like Quora and X, and I don't plan to create a separate team from the get-go. I want it to be a vertical under Chennai 36 and then hopefully expanding it to a newer team.
Your manifesto point, EduReach, aims at spreading awareness about educational opportunities and platforms in rural India. Can you elaborate on how this is different from activities already undertaken by bodies such as IWIL and Avanti?
So the EduReach focuses on two kinds of students. One is the school students and the other is the college students. For the school students, the focus is not to give them education about JEE and introduce them to resources like specific to preparation material, but to reach into rural parts of India and tell them about what online educational resources are there from IIT Madras. And specifically for college students, I want to increase awareness about programs run by IITM like NPTEL, SWAYAM, Online BSc, which can be really helpful for them in terms of their career growth and opportunities.
Thank you, Rohan. All the best with your candidature.